When you invest, there are several different types of risk. People, usually when I ask people, I say, well, what are you scared of when you make an investment? And the standard answer is, well, I'm afraid I'm going to lose all my money. The reality is that when you invest in mutual funds, which are diversified, in other words, your money is spread between a number of different stocks or a number of different bonds, there's really not a lot of risk of it going to zero. An individual stock can go to zero. If a mutual fund goes to zero, that means that the whole economy has collapsed and we're going to have a lot of other things to worry about other than the value of our investments. But really, what I think people are worried about is that on any given day, the value of their investments is worth less than they feel comfortable with that money being worth. That's the risk that people traditionally think of, is I put my money into this investment and at some point in the future it's worth less. There are other risks, though, that people need to be concerned about. Number one is the risk that you will outlive your money. If you start with a certain amount of money in retirement and you don't get growth, all you do is you get some interest and you spend all that interest. As time goes by and the costs of buying the goods and services that you buy each month go up, there's a risk that you're not going to be able to pay more in the future because you're not going to have enough money to do that. There are interest rate risks. When interest rates go up, the value of existing bonds go down. So there's a risk that maybe you locked in a fixed interest rate when rates were at lower rates and you could have gotten a higher rate down the road. There's a risk that the market will go down, and I can tell you with surety that sometimes the market does go down on the way to going up. These are all different types of risks, and what a good investment advisor will do is to help you put together a plan that keeps that volatility, the amount of change in the investments within a range that you feel comfortable with, and yet still will help you achieve your goals.